Hey, it's me, the guy who has a consistent upload schedule. Welcome to Day 4 of the Pokemon Lazarus playthrough. Day 4 begins with me in Palai City battling Rania, who just got her 7th gym badge. She opens with a Ninetales and quickly falls to an Aqua Step from Shuba. Up next is our Flareon, who had Trop Kick, which was slightly scary, but overall not a problem, as she also falls to Shuba. Next is our Mawile. I sent out Scarfy for the Mawile fight! Scarfy has Fire Fang, proving he is the superior Mawile, defeating her Mawile. Her final Pokemon is Victory Bell. I switched to the Dawn, and even with the Mega Evolution, the Dawn is able to defeat Victory Bell, getting us the win. After that fight, I enter the 7th gym and find the embers of 3 torches to challenge the Muse of Passion and Freedom, Radine. She opens with an Oricorio. I open with Putty, who got confused by Tear Dance but was able to break through and take out Oricorio with the Muddy Water. Her Braviary falls to Scarfy's Thunder Fang, and her Salazzle goes down to Shuba, and the same can be said for her Tauros. I switch to the Dawn, expecting a Cantonian Arcanine for some reason, but even against a Hisuian one, Dawn's able to crit a Night Slash, leaving Radine with just one Pokemon. Her final Pokemon Toucan Mega Evolves, getting a similar ability to Mega Kangaskhan. She takes out a lot of members of my team until Putty barely lives a Drill Peck, taking out Toucan, getting the Passion Badge. After the gym battle, we hear a loud thunderclap outside and quickly head out to see a sudden extreme change in weather. Radiant runs up to tell us that the Acropolis Temple has been taken over by Team Chimera and that they have taken Nico hostage. We reach the temple and see Calliope with the 3 legendary beasts, and as she activates the ancient device, she turns them into the ancient Paradox forms. This made me want some kind of parallel game to Lazarus, where the 3 Swords of Justice get roboticized into their future Paradox forms. Anyway, after the show of power, Calliope and her 2 admins each head off to battle the 3 Titans of Weather, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. One of the 3 targets, Groudon, was lucky right here in Sophos Town in the Sager's Lair. I had tried to confront the admin of Fire, defeating him and gouging fire before Groudon appears. He thanks me for my assistance in defending him and heals my team before testing my strength. I can't say the first attempt went well. I can't say a second attempt went well either. So I went off and grinded for a little bit before coming back and getting some crazy flinch and crit luck as we prove our strength to Groudon. Up next is Kyogre in the center of Kaptara Island. I defeat the admin of Ice in their walking wake, and paused my recording to go get some food, and forgot to unpause when I fought Kyogre. But we did prove our strength to him. With both admins defeated, all we had now was to challenge Calliope at the Tower of Deoxys. With her and Raging Bolts defeated, we proved ourselves to Rayquaza, saving the region from Team Chimera. Calliope and her admins flee to their hideout, and I head after them to finish this once and for all. We reach the Arios hideout and battle the Muse of Legends, Calliope. She opens with a Hydrop, and I open with the Dawn. Hydrop will get switched out to Tinkaton, and I switch to Scarfy. Tinkaton's Mega Evolution now wielding what I think is a jackhammer, but even with modern machinery, she's no match for Scarfy. Up next is Dracozolt. I switch to Aries and Mega Evolve, boosting myself with no retreat before taking out Dracozolt. She then sent out Hydrapple, and in my infinite wisdom, I decided to use First Impression for some ungodly reason, completely wasting my Mega Phalanx. I send Shuba back out and crit a close combat against Hydrapple, and she sends out Grimmsnarl. I switch to Ruby, defeating Grimmsnarl with a cross poison. She then sends out Silvally, who I feel like could have been a threat if he wasn't just the normal type and didn't have any type infused into him, so he falls to a close combat. Her final Pokemon is Raging Bolt. I switch to the wonderful fairy Scarfy, and with some rough playing, we defeat Calliope. She actually doesn't give us the badge, but after losing control of the 3 beasts, Raikou snags one off of her for us and hands it right to me, before Calliope and her admins escape. I head outside to see some of the gym leaders rounding up the last of Team Chimera, and they tell me they've made a new Elite Four, which we will challenge on the final day, which I really hope I lock in and get it out within a reasonable time frame. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry this took so long. I could use the excuse of finals week happened, but I did post my finals early, so I'm just a lazy piece of shit. Alright, next week should come out a lot sooner. Bye.